All right, let's do a quick video. Hey guys, so I'm doing this video because I have a Motorino scooter, and every time I need to fix it, I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for it to be fixed. So if you have one out there, and maybe if you're a woman like me and you need to figure it out on your own, well, here are some tips. Today what I fixed, so here's my scooter. There it is. So what I fixed today were the bearings. Sorry, I take that back. I can't say bearings because apparently, and again, I don't know nothing about mechanics. I just open stuff and see what happens. Bearings are those little metal round balls that are sitting in this ring here around this tube inside this, and they're at the bottom. And my handle, when I was braking, was super loose, like it was going shaking back and forth. My friend said, yo, this thing is not, it's loose, so you need to tighten it. But tighten it is crazy. So I opened it, and so this is where I worked on those two things here. So the one goes up and this one goes up and down. And I thought this was just going up and down for this area because apparently there's those metal balls here. But as I'm untightening to go up, at the bottom of this whole thing, that little cap starts going up, and I noticed this little round metal ball like in oil right around it. So nothing was missing. Awesome, perfect. My friend says go up there, tighten the bottom one down, which is going to bring everything down to the point that you can feel those little balls are tight, but they can still move around so that your handlebar can go left and right. So I just tightened it with my hand. I was like, okay, it feels tight enough. I feel like they could be moving because, again, look, my handlebar can move no problem. If it's too tight, it won't move. And then the trick is to hold this down while you're holding your wheel, because if the bottom moves, your whole thing is moving. So you want to hold the wheel down. I had a sand bucket full of sand, thanks to my friend Sean, who has a bunch of stuff, and then this huge like paint bucket that was heavy, so I stuck it between the wheel, and then I knew where I wanted this based on how tight it was at the bottom. Again, I hope you see the bigger picture. So I held this one with a wrench, clip it, and then the top I tighten it. Now, of course, as I'm tightening it, this one wants to slip. So I gotta make sure I'm holding it while the wheels are not moving so that I know exactly where I want it, because it's easy to over tighten it. So you hold it there, you make sure it doesn't move at the bottom, and then I tighten this super hard. And that's it. I'm good to go. Another thing I could have done is taking the whole top off, but I didn't want to, just to check the look of those little metal balls, like apparently it's called bearings if I'm not wrong. Anyway, so you could, I didn't feel like it, but I discovered this mechanism and it's genius, and you can do it on your own. The only thing that was a little bit of a annoyance was unscrewing the frame. Yeah, because the frame is like super annoying. So you got to make sure, you look at all the screws. There's some, like, I would see the blanket there. Do you see the blanket? Yeah, there you go. Because I actually had to lay down to find that one screw that was preventing me from taking the whole front off. So just be patient with the screws, be gentle, take it apart, know where your screws are. So you see, this is all my little screws there. I know what's up. And yeah, fix your stuff yourself. But if you have your Shaky handlebar, check it out. It's worth it. Ciao.